Hi Pisces, hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi my friends, how are you? I hope everyone is safe and well. Yeah, just a quick shout out, please like, share, and subscribe to the video because it really helps the channel grow. And yeah, we already pre-shuffled all of your cards. By the way, everything you need to know is in the description box below. Private readings, mentorships with videos so you can know what they're really about. And the apparel is also down there if you're interested. All right. That's that. It's a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you. Please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind because that means it's for somebody else. You can reverse the placements. That's how I'm saying it. It's not time specific nor is it gender specific. So if this shouldn't resonate, just go ahead through the playlist and see whatever else you find that resonates via title. It doesn't have to be your sign per se. Just see what you feel drawn to because those messages are most likely for you. All right, my friends, let's hop in. Sacred Earth Oracle, I already pulled the following card, Fragments, which speaks worlds to me already as it came out, and I saw it this morning already, and I was just like, okay, wonder when this one's going to come out. And here it is. And the funny thing is it's right in the middle. Usually I have them kind of like up there, but right now they want me to have it in the middle, and it's kind of like orbiting around. It's much like the story that I'm going to read to you in a second, where it's just like the sun in the middle, or not the sun, the earth in the middle basically. And you know how when earth formed, asteroids were hitting the earth and fragments of the earth were just all over the place, like around the earth, but earth had them in a stronghold, right, due to the magnetic attraction of the earth, gravity. And they ultimately, these parts that broke off formed the moon, and that is just crazy, right? And it's kind of like talking about that as well with you, where fragments is of course lost parts of your soul that would like to reform, reshape, and then work with you basically. They're looking for integration, and Fragments reads as follows. The earthly meaning is a past or hidden event influences a current situation. Trust issues due to secrecy and deception. By the way, have a look at the new moon in Pisces because that's what that one was about too. A childhood ordeal is brought into the light. Reflect on and draw your own meaning from it. And also Aquarius, because it was talking about that as well. Heal your broken self or another in a loving orbit until it is strong and beautiful once more. There are parts of yourself you are yet to realize. Take your time getting to know someone. The spiritual meaning is beyond your thoughts, there's the mirror of infinity. It is a clear space through which you will see your true reflection. Here you can see your whole self, your shadows, and your light, precisely. See that you are beautiful. You have nothing to prove, Pisces, nothing to hide. You are blessed and held in the loving field of the Divine Mother. Oh my Lord, yes. And one more sentence, discovering what is hidden can be an epic journey. In reflection, we can find beauty in our most secret self. So this is rediscovering yourself and precisely those parts of yourself that split off first. I mean, not first, but they'd split off somewhere along this journey. Okay. And we're going to balance this out immediately with blessings, okay? So your next card is blessings, love, light, blessings. Through this card, you are being showered with angelic light. Accept the blessings about to come your way and know that you deserve to be and have all your heart desires. You're being lovingly guided along a golden path, a magical journey through which you shall discover your true essence. Oh my God, this is crazy. The infinite and eternal you. Congratulations. That is amazing. And we'll see, because I have a feeling we're going to drape the tarot cards and oracle cards right around it. So if you would like to check out Instagram, the link is down below in the description box. That one, yep. And we're going to draw cards from the Ostara Tarot. It's quite a cool deck. All right. You have the Tower at the bottom they wanted me to show. So here we go. Well, the old is breaking away, but only for something new to arise here. It is very similar. Because we have the birds on there and here too. Very interesting. It's also the image of the phoenix rising is coming to mind immediately as well, right? Something withers because it no longer, serves, and then something else is really coming out, and the process can be very squishy, to say the least, right? When it's just like, ugh, it may feel like this, or I don't want to see this, please, I wish I hadn't seen it, but there it is, right? And if it's heavy stuff, then that can be quite the process, right? But it's ultimately freeing yourself, Pisces, and really looking at yourself. Really check out Aquarius. There was a lot in that reading. It'll show up in the end anyways. Like, if you stay till the end of the reading, it'll show up as some, yeah. Oh my God, we already had this card today as well. I saw it, so it's the 10 of Swords. Not surprisingly. With the Tower that they wanted me to show and the 10 of Swords, this is like quite the painful stuff that you're going through right now, Pisces. But this is also the end. It's already maxed out, right? It's already maxed out. And this is mental. Wow, and the next card is very interesting because it's the King of Wands. So it's completely different scenery, right? We're going from, first of all, water, which is all about Pisces, the intuition and the emotions that are coming up. And from a huge creature here with a whale, because this is a whale, right? How come, by the way, that these tiny swords, and I'm not saying what happened to you is tiny, but just figuratively speaking, how come that these tiny swords are actually able to do something with that whale? This whale is huge. It's powerful, right? What I'm meaning to say with this, and I really don't want to be misunderstood here, is that this is mental again, and this is something you want to free yourself of. And I just have to mention it now because it's so strong. Like behind the ear right there, I feel like almost goosebumps around my head. And I felt that ever since yesterday. Wow, it's really strong now. And I believe, and just for explanation, that this is your guides trying to contact you. So some of you may actually be feeling that. This is very interesting. This is when it starts to get physical as well, right? When you are actually feeling the other side. Some of you, this may be happening to you, or you're hearing cracking in your house where there shouldn't be any cracking, or where there previously wasn't any cracking. These are your guides making themselves known to you. So the change in scenery here too, like I said, with the King of Wands, this one's really chill, right? This one's just like, okay, I'm cool. I'm in my surroundings. There's no more swords. The King of Wands is very loyal, very committed to themselves also, as well as to others, but also know all the lessons, so they know when to step in and when not to step in, because they understand that there are certain lessons that we just need to learn. Otherwise they keep reoccurring and reoccurring, and that's just no fun. So we have to go through the full lesson until we can move on to the next. How fun, hey? No, seriously, but this is a really a freeing process here. And again, the phase that you're in right now, we could be talking about Dark Night of the Soul with you here. And again, I really recommend Aquarius because there's a lot of it that was in there that we already covered, that we don't seem to be covering in detail here in your reading, Pisces. All right. What else? Interesting. Usually I get the cards out first and then I start to interpret. That's interesting. Come here, darling. All right. Oh my God, no way! You have the 10 of coins. Look at 10 of coins with the giant octopus. So we have, yeah, that's over there. Wow. Now this is amazing because you're going from the 10 of swords to the 10 of coins here. That's crazy. And It's so cute because we have all this baby octopus around the giant octopus, and they're hugging him and they're giving him love and everything. You know, this is really quite denoting to me right now to the inner child, you know, to yeah, really being comforted. And this one denotes to that as well. Oops. That's the Four of Cups. Look at that. It's so cute. Being comforted by your pets, by your surroundings. Yeah, by your favorite animals, by your favorite activities. Like, be kind to yourself, be good to yourself. Because when you start to be good to yourself and good to your internal figures, meaning also the inner child, then a lot more can come up and they can be good to you as well. Because when you're in constant war here, that's not going to get anyone anywhere, and it's an exhaustive existence because you're not really living, you're rather surviving in the moment. And I think what's happening here with you, Pisces, is you're realizing this, and this is a harsh process to go through, and to have that kind of a realization. Man, actually, I've just been kind of scraping by here for this and that reason, and Spirit is precisely showing you this, but also guiding you through the process so you can finally be consistent here and stable. Because often when we do have those childhood traumas or traumas in general, what happens is we're imbalance is constantly from one side to the next, and then something happens and it's not, the base isn't there. So this is really bringing a stable base in for you here as well with the Ten of Coins. So from the Ten of Swords, which is maxed out, to the Ten of Coins, which is also maxed out. So it's that back and forth. And we want to be somewhere, you know, either with a Ten of Coins, where it's just like, okay, cool, we have that stability, we have that achieved. It doesn't mean that there's no challenges, but you're at least on solid ground here. And really take good care of yourself, like surround yourself with people that you love with, or if you don't love people, surround yourself with the animals that you love, okay? And ingest good stuff, good vibrations, good energies. And Pisces, I'm sending you so much love, my dear. Ah, man, because I feel you on this journey so much. And, you know, I just wish everyone well, and I just wish the whole world would just be doing those healing processes, because, and kudos to you here, because how is anything ever going to change if not at least one person is starting that changing process? That is so fucking tough, because you're doing it for more than just yourself. And this is, you're doing it for society, for humanity, and either consciously or unconsciously, but this is very important, like this whole process again. And keep that in mind, please. Also, when you're having children, it's like, you don't pass that shit on to them. And kudos to you again for going through that. And I know that's, and I keep breathing like that because I'm going through that energy with you as well. So it's, yeah, it's heavy, but it's going somewhere, okay? Yeah. I need to make more room here. Wait, it was like this. Don't want to mess up my cards. One step at a time, exactly, one step at a time. And this is precisely how this is starting. It's so wicked. Like, you have the Ace of Coins. Look at that cutie pie right there. Look at that. So you're starting small, right? You're starting with the 1. And it's also a new beginning, like a new foundation that is being laid right here, right now for you, okay? And even that 10 of Swords is a new foundation for you. And this is something that is often misunderstood, because we believe when we're in those phases that nothing's moving, nothing is happening, when so much is happening, so much is moving for you. There's huge I just saw a huge wave like coming up in the card. That was interesting. As I said that, it was like a lot is happening, actually. A lot is happening. You're right in the middle of that changing process, and it's starting with that 1 coin again. You're putting it somewhere, or you're working on that one thing, and then you're working on the next. Is the step-by-step process, because again, like I told you, I would usually pull all the cards and then interpret them after I pulled them. At least that's what happens most of the times. And with you, though, it was pulling one, showing you, interpreting. So this is a real step-by-step process. So it's nothing to be hurried right now at all, but nothing to be worried that will drag on forever either. Okay? Yeah. Thank you. Oh my God! Oh man, watch that new moon reading, because that was one of the cards that came out. The Ace of Swords. I love this deck. It is so gorgeous. So you have two new beginnings, one in truth and one in stability here. It's crazy. Yes, that little mouse that has a crown on and is standing so bravely, right? And that's what that is, facing the harsh truths. But also, excuse me please, but also removing those swords, right? And you would think, and we have the contrast here, the whale and the mouse, so the contrast couldn't be bigger, like size-wise, right? So you are actually this huge whale with so much power, right? Yet you believe you're still that small mouse, which you are not. You are not Pisces. You're already that whale, where we're coming back to the stabbing metaphor I gave with the swords. Like, how come those tiny swords are affecting this huge powerful whale? And that is mental, because, and what they're bringing to me now is with the baby elephant. You know how the baby elephant is, and this is horrible, right? But this is traumatic, and that's why they're bringing it up. It's being like chained to this thing and to this flock, and as a baby elephant they can't move because they don't have the strength yet. And they're kept, so they can only move around as far as, you know, the chain takes them. And as a grown-up elephant, they have all the strength in the world to really break free from their chains. However, it's so ingrained in their mind that they don't have the power to do it, that they don't even try. God damn it, right? That they don't even try. But you are in the position now, and you're given that power here precisely, Pisces, because you are that whale. You are that grown-up elephant already, right? You're no longer that small mouse. You're no longer that baby elephant, right? And that's working through the trauma, realizing what really happens, and realizing your adult self in the matter. All right, we're going to take this over to the extended. I'm super curious how, like, the whole wheel is going to unfold, because that's what that is. It's like you are Earth and everything else is floating around you, and then to form something different and to be integrated and, yeah, work together in a much different way. So Vimeo and Patreon are your options down below in the description box. And I'll leave this to you over there next time. Bye, Pisces.